Welcome back to the Aimmee Kodachian and the Expert Show, where we have some of the top experts in the world to help you transform your business and personal life. Our guests, they share their wisdom, knowledge, and the powerful insights they have to help you see your life in a whole different perspective. I am your host, Aimmee Kodachian, and today I have my wonderful friend, dear friend of mine, Judy Morio. She's helping me to be my co-host. Thank you for coming,
Well,
Judy.
thank you for giving me the opportunity. This
my
is
goodness.
really fun. And we have a special guest tonight, Kellie Fitzgerald, and I'll tell you a little more about her in a minute. I want to thank our sponsors for the show. We have a wonderful sponsor, Sky Vista, that does websites and graphic arts work and marketing. And their phone number is 702-372-9813. And I'll give you that again so that you can get it, because I know I went kind of fast. 702-372-9813. You ask for Tom at Sky Vista. That's one of our wonderful sponsors. And our other sponsor is Skin Fitness. That's how come Aimmee looks so good all the time, is that they take really good care of her skin.
I'm so happy with them. It's like, I just walk away very fresh and uplifted.
Well, you look very pretty, and your skin looks really good. And their number is 702-869-9330. That's 702-869-9330, Skin Fitness. Now, back to our wonderful guest.
Yes.
Kellie Fitzgerald is with us tonight, and Kellie is the publisher, owner of a publishing company, Ibby Lane Press, and also Path Magazine, which is both a hardcover magazine, well, not a hardcover, soft cover, but a physical magazine, and an online magazine. So welcome, Kellie. We're really glad to have you with us this section.
Yes.
Thank you for having me.
Welcome back. And if you missed the first segment, you can go to akexpertstv.com and watch the first segment. We did the interview with Kellie. Welcome back, Kellie.
Thanks.
Kellie, so you mentioned the first on the first segment that you don't necessarily have a lot of education,
right,
but yet you wrote a book and you're a publisher and you did all this. What level of education you have?
I actually did eventually graduate from high school, but I tell people it took me 30 years to get a 4-year degree.
Wow.
Because I kept going back and I kept going back and I kept going back. And it was just one of those goals that I set when my daughter was young, that, you know, all of her friends' parents had degrees, and I always felt kind of like I should have one too. So
What did you get degree on?
business.
On business.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you became an entrepreneur.
Yep.
Obviously, and so you have not only just degree in business, you experienced entrepreneurship, because that's a little bit different. I have coached some people, they've been in college and they have a degree, business degree, and I have 4th grade education, and I was coaching them on things that they never heard in college.
Right.
So having both the degree and doing a business, it's a complete education, I believe.
Yeah.
Well, very often in college they don't teach us life skills, and I think
Yeah.
when you've lived it and when you make an effort to have lifelong learning like you did, of reading and learning things and seeking knowledge all the time, you can get the equivalent. It may take you a bit longer, but you do get the equivalent of that same knowledge.
And on top of, having the degree and the experience, like you mentioned, this is really power now.
Yeah.
It really gives you good direction. So when you started the publishing, you jumped in it. You didn't know what the publishing
I had
was
no
all about.
clue.
Yeah. Okay. And how many books your publishing company have?
You know, I think we're up to 13 right now, and we have 4 that are in process.
Wow,
But there are
that's pretty
13
good.
that are out.
So anyone have a book inside of them, which a lot of people have.
Yep.
Some people wanted to share it. They can come to you as a publisher, right?
Sure.
And if they want to write it, they can come to somebody like Judy Morio. She writes, you as a ghostwriter, you do some services.
I do quite
like
a bit
that.
of work for other people.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And so tell us your experiences. What's your obstacles? What did you find out? How did you find the courage to do something you never done before?
It's just part of who I am. I started businesses when I was a child, and it was just something I always did. I would just do things. I would see things that needed to be done, and I would just do them.
Yeah.
And it just comes from that. It came from a place of somebody's got to do it. Why not me?
Why not me? This is a very good insight here. Why? So let's dig deep into your thoughts and what you were telling yourself. Why not me?
Well, I've kind of felt like I had been overlooked for a long time in my life, because I always did things that kind of went unrecognized. And I finally got to a point where I just decided it was time to do something bigger on a bigger stage, because I did management and marketing in the music industry for a long time. So my whole focus was on promoting somebody else, promoting somebody else, promoting somebody else. And when I wrote my book, all of a sudden it was like, hey, wait a minute.
I have to promote me now.
I'm that somebody else now. What do I do? And it was terrifying. You know, it was really terrifying. And I just went through it. I figured I can sit here and be scared and never do anything, or I can push through and figure it'll get better. And it kept getting better.
And I think it's always harder to promote yourself than it is someone else, because we were taught, don't be talking about yourself, don't be bragging about yourself. Everybody will think you have a big head.
Right.
And so it's easier for us to promote someone else. Yeah. Tell us about your magazine path, because I understand it's very motivational.
It is. It's PATHE, so it's purpose aligned to heighten and expand.
Wow.
Is what it stands for. I have a wonderful business partner in that process. That it was both of our passion projects. I had done a music industry magazine years and years ago, and I wanted to do something more motivational, more positive, that would connect spirituality with business, because so often you get business people who make tons of money.
It's hard to mix those two.
Yeah, but they're miserable, and they've got the house, the wife, they're miserable, and it's because they're missing that spiritual element
area of their lives.
Yeah.
Right.
So
and where they can find this magazine?
It's PATHE magazine.com, and you can order the printed copies. You can view the magazine online.
So basically bringing all this entrepreneur people to read more about spiritual and connect them together.
Right. And
that's beautiful.
We have a number of different articles with different types of businesses, different viewpoints. So
nice. Educational. Judy Morio as well. She have the Choices magazine. It brings a lot of knowledge and experience and wisdom of people they share.
Well, that's why I'm so interested.
So maybe you're into that. That's why
we better talk about it.
I can tell you better connect with each other, because this is how we help the world. Is when we get together, and especially as women. No offense for men, but especially when we make a difference. We help each other. We don't get jealous. Oh, you have this, I shouldn't talk about it. We promote each other here all the time.
Yes.
Absolutely. And then next segment, I'm going to have an amazing guest, Dave Daly. He is one of your authors.
Yep.
Is that correct?
Yes.
And it's amazing motivational speaker. You don't want to miss this. If you're watching this on social media, go to akexpertstv.com, and I have interviewed him one time in Hollywood. He was amazing, and you could watch that, and then again you could watch the rest of the show at 24 hours a day. Judy's show, Stephanie's show, and my show on akexpertstv.com. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
Appreciate you here so much, and sending your authors to us and to share their wisdom and experience with us. We always appreciate having you here.
Thank you.
And thank you, Judy.
Oh, thank you. I'm having a great time.
We'll see you soon.